Hey Gold Medal family, it is your Kickmaster back with another video. And today's weight training tip, we're going to be talking about muscle isolation or muscle group activation. So stick around, we'll get into that video in a second. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to welcome you. Thanks for stopping by. If you get anything out of this video, find it entertaining or even just a little bit educational, if you could give us a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to stick around and follow our weight training for beginners series, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so talking about muscle group isolation or muscle group activation, again, for beginners. So when you're starting to weight train in the beginning, you're usually going to use light weight. So because you're using light weight, that means you're going to really have to learn to focus on muscle group activation. So the example I'm going to use here today really quick for you guys is just in the basic curl. Now, whenever you're going to curl anything, whether it's cans of vegetables, water jugs, or actual weights, you're going to activate the bicep. And that's what you're trying to do, is put tension on that muscle group to activate it so you get the resistance, so it builds in size, builds in strength. But again, it's a lot harder to do, or it's more challenging to do when you have very little weight. It's a lot easier to do when you have heavier weight, once you work up to that level, because your weight or your muscle group is going to automatically have to activate in order for you to just perform the exercise. So again, working with the bicep. So quick example here for you. I'm going to pick up my dumbbell here. Now you'll notice here, I can lift this up and down, even kind of slow. And you notice maybe a little bit slower here, the muscle group is activating a little bit. And this is only set at 5 pounds, right? So for most of us, you're going to be starting at 5 or maybe 10 pounds out there. So it's important that you learn to really activate. So you can see that right there. I want to activate or isolate that muscle group. So as I do the light weight, I'm still getting the resistance on the muscle group that you're going to need, or that I want to have. So you'll still get the resistance on your muscle group that you want to have, so that it's building and activating properly. So now as I do this here, because I'm tensing and focusing on really trying to tighten up my bicep, even with light weight, I'm still activating it. Now again, it's a lot easier to do it with heavier weight, 10, 15 pounds. It'll automatically activate, or when you work your way up to 20 to 30 pounds on a dumbbell curl. So no matter what muscle group you want to engage or exercise you're doing to activate that muscle group, always try to focus on isolating it and getting it active no matter the exercise or the weight. So whether it's bicep or tricep, a lot of people will extend back here on your triceps, or if it's even pec. You want to learn to engage your muscle group so that you can get the maximum results out of your performance. Okay, so that was the tip today. We'll see you guys on the next video. Keep lifting and keep kicking.